Oh man, how we all doing today? Oh dude, my feet are killing me. I'm so fucking tired. Alright. Oh yeah, let's fix all this. Wow. Hmm. Game. The video game. What is all this? I never actually read these. Uh, Remind me later. I'll do it later. I'll update it later. Later. Bleh. Ugh. Yo, I know this person. Yo, Zay. Yo, I know you. I met the Zay person before. They eat ass from the back. I know. There we go. Screen capture. When the fuck is that food showing up? 7:40. Check the time at 7:40. Looks right. And someone with an impossible name is delivering it. How exotic. I can't wait to meet this person. Alright, I'm gonna stand outside so I can hear the music. Hello. Shut the fuck up. Man, I'm not getting any audio. Why is... Did I somehow mute it? How's that sound compared to me? Looks fine. I'll lower it just like a tiny bit. If that's an issue, please kick, scream, and cry. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. There we go. How is fucking Zay on a fucking Saturday? God damn. Feels good to see the little wizard. I fought hard to get that guy. Alright, we got a lot of work for you. Holy, I was having connectivity issues for a second. Think you're good now. I pulled it up on my phone. That's probably on your end. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold up. Those sloppy bastards don't got any fucking bakey potatoes. Ah, whatever. I ordered food, by the way, so I gotta walk away when that's ready. Sounds like it'll be here in about 10 minutes. Alright, I guess if we want full access to the map, we gotta go left. As fun as it would be to do anything else, we gotta get you Purify. So, I can stay on my brass knuckles for a minute. That's fine. I've really warmed up to these things after what I've been through. Alright, weighing my options here. So in the last one, we fucking did it. Despite all odds against us, we finally walked through Isaac, that motherfucker. We kicked that bastard Isaac to the moon. Zay's been having connectivity issues. I've been having fucking Isaac issues. How'd I do it? I had a little bird tell me a secret with the fight. So, do I still have him with me? Flint was the hard carry. Let me talk about Flint for 20 minutes. Flint is a fucking phoenix. He is the meme character out of the bird roster. Which is insane because he's not even a joke. He's actually cool, right? You know, the fairy, you got the fucking, the old man. With the wizards, you got the baby. You know, the fucking battle type, you got the dog mascot. And with the birds, you got a fucking phoenix. You know, I don't know what's funny about that. He's super cool. So he's got two abilities that's unique to the phoenix. Firebird, which is a burning dash tackle. Anything he touches will basically die, you know. He deals a bunch of damage, and he can keep doing that. He can pass through enemies and just does a bunch of, like, lethal jabs. And then you got Big Bang, which is a full screen clear on anything that is not considered a boss. Moltres. Yeah, dude, he's Moltres. Exactly right. Dude, okay, so check this out, right? Big Bang kills any non-boss enemies. It doesn't harm bosses. Not even scratch. Doesn't even do partial damage. They do not feel it. So, to my surprise, someone told me if I were to pop Big Bang in the boss room, it would kill Isaac's pet, and it would be permanently dead, right? It would turn into a 1v1, or even if I'm lucky, a 2v1, depending on who I bring with me. So, of course, I had to go in there with a handicap. I'm walking in with one dead familiar right away, but it evens the playing field so much that the handicap don't even matter. We trade familiars, and I still walk in there with, who did I walk in with? I walked in with Rose for the healing, and then I had Clay and Romeo take care of it. They're both corpses. Yeah, the tag team champions, Clay and Romeo, handled that. Even still, that fight was close. Here, check this shit out real quick. Guy has been a fucking doll when it comes to this shit. Let me, So, on YouTube, whenever I, finish a stream, Guy does his best to upload it for me. We still gotta get last night's Minecraft out that way. Now, it's not public, but it's in the, folder with all the Castlevania streams. So, if you wanted to see it, you could see last week's. If I do a boss clear, you will see it in the comments. Guy will actually make a comment. It's always the first comment. He will leave a comment. Where the fuck? Dude, I'm gonna eat someone's chocolate, I swear to God. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. So, here on the Guy channel, if we were to go to the playlist here. Hard mode, right here. Now I'm gonna starve. I'll share my cheeseburger with you. No, you don't like those. I'll share my chili fries with you. Alright. Right here, the red-headed beating. Right. So, the Isaac clear is at 4 hours and 39 minutes. It was the last thing I did. It worked out really well, though. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but I'll show off the bird detonating and killing Homeboy. So I got the steel. I called it off screen. You can see its abilities grayed out. That white screen clear, that's his fucking familiar dying and my familiar dying. Alright, I guess you didn't get to see it. I did look at it at some point, though. And then, where is it? Dude, that shit was super close. I'm absolutely wailing on him. Really pounding his shit in, putting belt to ass. Yes! Oh, fuck! Oh, I guess I do have volume. You probably stop after 8+ hours of fighting this guy. Dude, how many streams went into him? I'm really curious. Okay, okay. Dude, I can see him in the thumbnail here. This is his cutscene right here. Pain is a form of delirium. Oh my god. Alright, let's check this shit out. Nice. So far. Is this the Trevor fight? No. Perhaps it's not too late to maintain my optimism. What level of it, what little of it there is. Okay, so I definitely beat Trevor, and that also means I beat the fucking diver too. Because I beat those guys at the same time. So, was it on Men's Mental Health? Have I been fighting this guy since Men's Mental Health Day? Hello, hello, hello. No. No, I haven't. No, because this was the last thing I did. Okay. And then after that, after Men's Mental Health, Pain was Delirium. Okay. So I've been fighting this guy since, like, for 5 months. 2 months. Right? Or do I not even see him? How we all doing today? I don't know. Roughly 2 months. It's been about roughly 2 months. Remember, we're on crazy mode. He's never usually this bad. Still, yeah, still, that was terrible. And I had to use an exploit to beat him. Well, I don't even know if I'd call it an exploit. Because games like this, they've always had a trick with every boss. Every guy has their fucking thing, right? Like, the fucking Death Knight, dude, if you show up with a curse ring, he actually can't hurt you for most of those phases. So, like, I mean, everybody's got their thing. It's meant to be used. That's what I was thinking, right? I mean, he even does, like, a little, like, thing. Like, you saw that. He had iframes and everything, but he, like, makes a comment when you kill his guy. So, I mean, I think it was intentional. Whatever the case is, it don't matter. What matters is we have our newest friend, Barasmo the Wizard. Dude, check this out. I fucking love this guy. He's so fucking quirky. So every creature has a animation when you send them back. This guy, he waves. Oh my god, I fucking love him. Everybody does like a thing, but he's like the coolest. His job is going to be purifying the undead, so we got to go left path. And we will start that out with brass knuckles. Alright. A holy man. This one will be. They're not always holy. They're usually arcane. But this one's gonna be holy. He'll be more like a Theurge, where he's like arcane and holy, you know? He's a bit of both. Not the one I wanted to look at. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this room. You want to freeze time, or else those candles will lock the door. Forgot about that. Dude, I fucking love this guy. Now we're at the clock tower, which means we have to. We're not gonna have any more fun. This is where the fun stops happening. We're gonna have to fight the gentleman here later. That's the boss for this area. I want to put some fucking. I want to put some respect on Barasmo's name before we start playing with bosses. I also want to start, like, grinding out, seems like the fun is far and few between. Nah, dude, we got the wizard, so it's gonna be fun for a minute. Oh, never mind, he died. Alright, yeah, the fun's over now. This is where the fun has stopped. I was like, nah, it's still fun. Then I hear him fucking, like, die. I'm like, oh, well, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take him to the fucking mountains if I want to level him up. Lame, but whatever. This area is pretty linear. Yeah, these guys are pretty annoying. They're not as bad as the rapid snipers, but these guys are pretty annoying. Yeah, get his ass. Wait, did I just get carbon steel? Oh, but that's not ceramics. No, we're cool. Alright. I was like, oh, dude, that's like a good thing, but nah. We've gotten carbon steel before. And we've looted Visagas before. Can I just go around these guys? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, my wizard's dead, so I can't do that. Whoops. Alright. Well, it's time to get him back. Right, I used all my healing items. Alright. Rip Berasmo. That's what I'm saying, man. Don't worry, death is not the end. For some creatures, it is the beginning. There we go. Oh, but that's not enough for time stop, unfortunately. Dude, that's really cool they put hearts out here. They knew that, you know, there's a chance our fucking dude would be dead. So they put hearts in those candles. They do that sometimes so that you don't soft lock yourself. Can I heal? What's wrong with my health? There we go. Oh, dude, these guys love to spit sloop everywhere. They're assholes. Alright, check this out. We are gonna get, Flint out here. Dub Berasmo. That's what I'm saying, man! Alright. Do the cool thing. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Whole ass finger snail. We don't get to see that guy often. Hell yeah. Fucking love Finger Snap, man. He's great. Oh yeah, buddy! Pardon me, gentlemen. Alright, this room sucks. This used to be my grind spot after I, you know... Ooh! 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 Yeah, this was my grind spot after a while, you know, since it's like a really good place at crystals and XP. Dude, I love how the Corpsey can stun enemies. That's so fucking cool. Dude, once I put a memorial ticket up here, things are gonna be a lot sweeter. I'm gonna check the update on my food once I do that memorial ticket. What's this? Oh, a tower map. I've been looking for some good toilet paper. Yeah, alright. I made the right turn. I had a 50-50 to add, like, 3 rooms to my trip. 4 or 5 if you want to count hallways. Oh, here's a fun fact for you. These, demons, they used to have this, like, fireball ability. Well, they still have it. But for some reason on my Xbox emulator, that move right there would lag my game to a fucking crawl. I had to do some really weird, elaborate shit. Will Nightbot ban me for posting clip links? Nah, you should be chill. Why? Did I say something funny? I don't normally do that. Oh, wait, hold on. This one might be cool, actually. I actually really want to watch this clip back. This used to be my grind spot after I, you know... Ooh! Hell yeah. Damn, you guys really can't hear the music, can you? This was my grind spot after... Damn, alright. Hey, I'll crank that shit back up. How's that? Does that sound better? I want you to fucking jam out with me, because this music slaps, man. It's good stuff, man. Top clip collector for V8. Every time he posts a video on TT, it's of clips I made. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. Every now and then I get a really good clip, you know? Every now and then people save really nice clips. They're not always the best, but sometimes they're really funny. Oh, nope. I love looking through my clips. I think so far, one of the funniest streams I've gotten to watch back, it's either Rage or, what the fuck was it? Rage and, Verbus Virtus. Those are probably my 2 favorite streams to watch back. Just the whole, like, playthrough is good. So sick, because I get moments that would make great clips, and I'm the only person in my stream. Just archive the whole stream, Holmes. If you send the whole thing to YouTube, you can always go back to it later. Need to figure out how to do that. Ah, dude, it's super simple. Here, check this out. I'll show you right now. I'm not busy. Ah! Oh, come in, my special darling.
Boom service.
Oh, you are such a doll. Someone owes you a dry hand job. Dude, I'm so glad I don't gotta go down there now. That's awesome. That my boy. Hey, hi, boy. Fuck off, boy. Ugh. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me show you how this is done. It's super simple. I'm gonna log into my Twitch, so don't fucking look. come on. Give me the thing. Ba 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 ba. Like that? Yeah, we're cool. Alright. Oh, dude. I can't wait to get a shower after this. I still feel and smell like work. Alright. So, check this shit out. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to your creator dashboard, right? Awesome. And then I believe you're going to go to settings. Hold on. I got to make sure I don't dox myself again. Yeah, you don't want to show your streamer code. Alright. Here, we'll scroll down a little bit. That way you can't see it. Now, right here, basically, you go to settings, you go to stream. Well, I'm at their website is the thing. If you have a Twitch account, you use Twitch. So you can go to the website and do this. Once you do this on the website, on your, like, on whatever, then you don't ever have to worry about it again, right? It'll work for your Xbox and your phone, too, just as long as you do this here. And it'll save everything that you do, as long as it's on your account. This is an account-wide thing. So you're going to want to go over here. VOD settings and stream rewind. That's in your stream settings. Settings and stream. Creator dashboard. Alright. Do all that. And then you want to make sure you turn all these on. You know. You want store pass broadcast. Always publish VODs. Stream rewind. All that. All that. Well, I guess you could keep that one off. Don't publish your VODs if you don't want to, you know. Because that way, you don't have to worry about Twitch's auto mod going through it. You can moderate it yourself. I have it just always published because, you know, I'm not always there to keep it moderated, whatever. What matters is you turn this on, right? And you can save it for either 7, 14, or 60 days, depending on what you are. And then from there, where the fuck is it? Content? Video producer. Yeah. From here, you're able to actually go ahead and export your videos to YouTube. Right here. Now, I already have everything set up. You're going to have to attach a YouTube account to it. But, yeah. You don't have to stream on your on a computer. But you are going to have to do all that on a computer to set it up. But, otherwise, yeah, it works. You do that once and you never need to do it again. It's super easy. You do have to manually move it to YouTube, though. You don't have a PC? Would you like to do it over here next time you come over? Next time you come up here, I'd let you do it. Yeah, it's super easy. It'll take like 5-10 minutes, if that. For sure. Did I use a memorial ticket? We're gonna burn a memorial ticket here. You guys would lose me to Spore for real. I never leave the Galactic Adventure creator. Hell yeah. There was one game my one roomie got me into. I forgot what it was called. It was some sort of like space RTS. I think it was like called Galactus or some shit. Stellaris, yes! Oh, yeah. I have this stream archived somewhere around here. But, I played a race of humans, and then I played a race of mushroom people. And I named my mushroom people, the Heroic Republic of Stank. It was great. Haven't played it, but I've watched gameplay, and it doesn't look like something I'd enjoy playing. Yeah, it's a lot, and, I mean, the only reason why I got into it was because it has really good writing and good storytelling, and I thought it was really funny and interesting what's going on. You love the art and the world building. Yeah, dude, me too! Me too. And for me, it's a lot like The Sims, where, like, when bad shit happens, I kind of just watch it from a third-person perspective. Instead of that being my empire, it's one of the empires, you know? I'm just curious to see how things go, and I watch it happen. Oh, man. I had 2 planets, and it happened on stream. I don't even remember what they were called. But there's one planet. My one planet, it was this, like, almost inhabitable, like, fucking, man, I don't even know what it was. It was, like, some sort of, like, magma planet that my people set down. And they were, trying to colonize and terraform it a bit. So, I was like, hell yeah, you guys do it. Good luck. Good luck. And then they found this mold that was like, well, I guess in some way it was good for you, you know? It boosted the, just generally speaking, it boosted the, population. People were, making more, you know, more people. Which is cool. At another planet, where these people found these flowers that, would get them really high. And I thought, you know, it's a bad idea, but fuck it, let them have their flowers. And I'd alternate between these 2 planets. The one with the flowers started really pissing me off, right? Because, like, they'd start sending me less and less updates and being more and more irritating to get a hold of, right? Where, you know, it got to the point where they decided to try to, overthrow me. Or rather, they tried to, rebel against me by doing as little as possible. So I sent, like, a, assault squad down there to straighten their ass out and burn all the plants. And that was, like, a process of, like, 6 months of them slowly getting addicted to these plants and fucking off. I've been trickle-fed this information till finally one day it popped, and they're like, yeah, we thought we might be able to get out of this. So now they don't have the planets anymore. Or they don't have the flowers anymore. And the other guys with the mold, dude, that planet got fucking scary, man. So, like, that mold, turns out, it was really bad for people, right? Dude, lightning strike's fucking awesome. So, the mold, right? It started hyper-inducing sexual desire in people. And it got so bad that people were fucking on the street. They were actually, like, mounting each other. It was the fucking evil ass rape planet, dude. It was terrifying. Pardon my French, but that's what it was. People were just fucking violating each other. The population, it was at a fucking 400% increase since the first 3 months it was there. But people were turning feral, right? Like, they were losing themselves to their sexual desires. To the point where I had to send another assault squad down there to burn all the mold. Yeah, dude, it was terrifying. Turns out the mold grew exclusively in a cave system that went through the entire planet. And it acted as a natural air duct, and it was wafting these fumes to the surface. Which is why it was a magma, like, whatever the fuck. Because all the creatures overpopulated it, took everything and died. And it was happening again. That shit was insane. What happened to the assault squad? They won! They went down there, they burned everything up. They had their full, like, suits and gas masks and shit. They didn't breathe in the fumes. They went in there and they cleared it out. I don't know what happened to the people who breathed the fumes in. I'm assuming they killed them and they had to send another colony down there. But after they took care of the fungus, things went back to normal. I wonder if they would have lost and went full horny. I know I would have. I would have let them do whatever they wanted. It would have been so fun. I'd go to the sex planet and let them do whatever the fuck. Hell yeah. It's for mankind's future. Fucking love Lightning Strike, by the way. Oh man, Lightning Strike is so good. It's the cheapest spell in the game, and you can spam it. My favorite part is that I can just cast it, and I don't even need to see the enemy there. So if the Lightning Strike doesn't hit me, that means someone else was in the same room as me, off screen. Lightning Strike is good, holy. It's not the strongest. Wizard gets better ideas. You should see Agnia. Agnia is like 4 Lightning Strikes that do like 3 or 4 hits. Lightning Strike has some really simple logic behind it, and it's fun. The idea is that it targets the closest enemy to me, right? Which is any enemy to any limit, but the closest one to me. So, I could be all the way over here and around the corner, and there could be a skeleton down that way. You know, way down there by that door. I don't need to see him or hear him. Here, hold on. Let him do his thing. It's an orbital strike. I love it. It's not good, but it's fun. It's really fun. Hammer of Dawn is awesome. Hell yeah. Dom! Drop the hammer! I just feel bad for my wizard because when I spam it, I'm just screaming at him. I feel like you gotta call the fucking, Familiar's domestic abuse crew. Fucking, I don't know. What's the acronym for PETA? Are we able to swap the word animal out for fucking innocent devil? The familiar abuse hotline? I love that, yeah. I'm gonna call Fa on my ass. Just me screaming, go! 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 The little wizard's like in fucking tears waving his little wand around. I'm dying! Fucking snot face just breathing heavily as he's just swinging the little wooden rod around. Orpha, yeah. Alright. Have you been getting any crystals at all, little dude? Hey, you're actually almost there. Hell yeah. Go! 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 Dude, imagine being a zombie and you get hit with 4 lightning strikes. Yeah, get him, little buddy. I got fucking chili fries. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, get his ass. Yeah! Let him get a chance to really practice his little moves. He's not gonna get much practice if I keep kicking ass. Man, those fucking chili fries are okay. Hey Zay, I know you said you're doing the vegetarian thing, so I gotta ask, are you able to eat McDonald's cheeseburgers since they're not meat? They're pink sloop, they're not meat, so do you think you'd be able to eat that? Or do you have a rule against pink sloop? There's no shame, because I have the pink sloop rule. I don't eat pink sloop. They use their profits to fund Israel. Okay. Absolutely. I support your personal decisions, and I will remain neutral to them on a live stream. I have no political opinions and no reason to be into politics. Come on, Zay, you're gonna get me in trouble. What the fuck? Yeah, kick ass, little dude. Yeah. Alright. My life is threatened. Come on, little buddy. My life is threatened. Uh-oh, he's getting closer. I got it on my shoe. What are you gonna do about it? Come on, man. He's trying his best. It's not good enough! I'm gonna die! Little man needs to kick ass more efficiently or something, man. I don't know. I'm not sure what to tell you. Dude, I'm one-handing this shit while I'm eating fucking French fries. Yeah, I'm not much of a McDonald's fan either. Yeah, I just don't like their food. I'll fuck up a McDaniel's milkshake though. Floating bee. Lame ass spell. Oh shit! What the fuck am I feeding you? No, that's cool actually. You can keep eating those. Sorry, I had to check its nutritional chart for a second. I'm a lousy father. Nah, you're allowed to eat yellow. It's the red 40 you gotta watch out for. If I'm allowed to be a little ignorant here. I've been hearing the red 40 meme for a while. What's up with that? I never actually looked into it. What's the deal with red 40? Now, don't tell me anything if it's a political thing, because I have to remain neutral in the public eye. Chemically made food coloring that's banned in multiple countries for being a carcinogen. Oh, shit. That's crazy to think about. You know, that's especially crazy, right? I got this here Discord channel I use for my my Twitch stuff. For some reason, it's not banned in the U.S. Weird. Usually, we're on top of stuff like that. Weird. It must be really profitable if they're letting that slide. Usually, they let sort of like health things like that, you know, they keep a somewhat of a tight grip on that, unless it makes good money. If it makes good money, then they'll feed the fire. Dude, a while ago, I had a really fun. Been poisoning us for decades. Oh yeah, with like sugar and stuff, yeah. Dude, check this shit out, though. Dude, I fucking love this. It is the red 40. I was cleaning up my fucking living room. I was like, man, I'm really thirsty. I'm gonna mix up a drink. It was lead and arsenic, and then in the 90s, it was lead and arsenic and again. I will say, as far as, like, the lead goes, I mean, at least in my factory, they talk about how lead's being mixed out of a lot of things. I mean, I deal with caustic chemicals all the time, so I get to hear fairly frequently what's not allowed anymore. Now, I don't entirely know what's all good. Now, the microplastics and pesticides. Yeah. Although, given... I gotta stay neutral. Alright, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to pick this one up another time if you want to have this conversation. I can't talk about it on stream. But I will say, yeah, you're completely right. The microplastics and the pesticides are a very big problem. They're the current problem. They're really bad. And they're not the only thing that's killing us, too. Not that it makes it okay. You know, but, like, that's definitely some of the big problem for sure. Absolutely right. Unfortunately, a lot of our current world problems always goes back to politics at some point. Because, you know, that's where the control is, unfortunately. I'd love to just look at a problem and solve it, but for some reason, it's gotta go up a daisy chain of fucking politics. Because life is political. A lot of these things really shouldn't be political. Unfortunately, it is, so I'm not allowed to talk about shit without painting myself to one or other binary side. Now, I will say, to remain ambiguous, one side is very clearly worse. I won't say which, I'll just trust we all know which one it is and move on, right? Of course. It's not because of what they believe in, it's always because of who's above them, who's manipulating people. Because at the end of the day, I don't think it matters what color of team you're on, you know? Because there's always, like, some bigger thing above that's manipulating and controlling what's down below. I've never gotten involved with politics because I've always thought it didn't matter, you know? Because everything's taken out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. And it's not because, you know, I'm a drop in the bucket for voting. It's because everything's rigged. It's because we're run by a criminal organization, you know? And it's true. It is true. It's been recently proven fact. And everyone's cool about it. But that's where I'm gonna leave it. That's just where I'm gonna leave it, right? I really don't want to go into any details because I don't want to paint myself as red or blue or some weird gray. I don't have political opinions, alright? Because there's no point. All it's gonna do is cause divide. No one knows how to talk politics anymore, you know? Same thing with religion. You can't talk about religion or politics. That's like the two big rules when it comes to streaming. Can't talk about either one of those. But that's where I'm gonna leave that. That's where I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna touch that any further. If you're curious and you want to talk to me one-on-one, I would love to chat about it, you know? Because I love to hear your perspective. I love hearing other perspectives. That's how I learn, right? It's a very, very wonderful world. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, because, you know, you have your own perspective. You have your own way of learning, and you've seen things different from me. We have two different pairs of eyes, you know, and two different lives. Who knows? I might learn something from you, right? So, you know, if you want to talk, I would love to chat, you know? And if not, that's absolutely fine. Because politics makes me uncomfortable, right? I feel uncomfortable talking about it. Even when people disagree with me, you know? Because unfortunately, I'm not the most learned on current events. Because again, I like to stay out of it. There's no point in stressing about shit you can't change. That's just me, though. Yeah, well. I'm sorry I couldn't humor you with the good back and forth. We are in the public eye. Just know whatever differences we might have or similarities, just know you're very special to me. You and your other half have a very special place in my heart. I would suck dark chocolate to get an afternoon with the two of you, you know? That's what love is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, isn't it? You disagree with being unable to do things about it. There's always a way that you can make a difference in the world. And you know what? I really like that perspective a lot. I know we talked a little bit about it, and I do like the idea. Yeah, I remember you told me that, like, voting locally was a really good way to start. I haven't done it yet, but I have been looking a little bit into it, and that does seem like a really good place to start for sure. Haven't done it yet, but maybe that is something I'll get into. I'd love to talk about those options with you. I wish I still had your optimism. It's easy to be overwhelmed by how scary the current world is. Maybe I'm just a downer. Elections... Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. Elections are coming up. Make sure you're registered. If you want to know about candidates, let you know. Hell yeah, man. Dude, are we still good to hang out next week? Ignoring game? I'm sure you're going to be free Tuesday. But I remember we were talking about you and your other half about, doing tacos or something. Hell yeah. Let me know. I'm free Monday, Tuesday, and I'm doing a thing Friday, so I might not do Friday. I'll be free Saturday morning. Yeah, Sunday. Dude, let me know. I love good tacos. I love bad tacos. Hell yeah. What's fresh on the mind for me right now? Oh shit. Okay. In other news, Chapter 5 of The Long Dark has been released. Oh man. I fucking love The Long Dark. That's gotta be one of my favorite survival games, right next to Outward. Outward and The Long Dark are fist fighting for first place. Ooh, I need to remember that spell. Sorcery Flame. Alright. You are getting S3 to Dodohedoro this month. I don't know what any of that means. Dude, I probably embarrassed myself just saying that out loud. Of course, very clearly, I am going to be live streaming Chapter 5. It's a manga. Okay. Did I say it right? Dodohedoro. I think you really like it. It's weird as hell. Dude, oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Nice. Alright, real quick. Chapter 5 got released recently. Very recently. I decided I'm gonna finish playing Silent Hill with, my son, my dark one, Salty. Right? Once I beat all 4 of the base games, if he doesn't want to do any of the other ones with me, at least not right away, I'm definitely going to be getting into The Long Dark again. I still have my old save, so that'll be a really fun stream. A lot of people followed me for the Dark Walker. The Long Dark in Hotline Miami got me a lot of fans. And that, if it wasn't that, it was Pathologic. Oh, man. After Silent Hill, I'm gonna bring back The Long Dark. I also might start doing some of the other challenges, because those are so fucking fun, dude. I also gotta check up on the modding scene. I know, Apples, she was a fan of playing The Long Dark. I don't think she ever got into the story, because she only plays games cooperatively. Which is a shame, because that story's good, right? But, whatever, right? I hope they add some of those challenges, because even she was super into that Darkwalker shit I was doing. The Darkwalker's so fucking cool. Oh my god. There's also some other challenges that are super cool too. There's an extraction one where you get 3 in-game days to travel from, I believe it's Ash Mountain to the lighthouse down south. You get 3 days to travel basically the entire map. And you have to find a flare gun, several rations of food. It's super easy to get to the lighthouse, but the problem is you need certain supplies, otherwise you'll miss your extraction. If you don't have a flare gun, you can't leave. So you need a flare gun with like 1 flare. So you get 3 days to scavenge the entire continent for flare and flare guns. And you also have to make sure you keep yourself, you know, in good health and good whatever. And yeah, of course the wildlife is there to fucking get you. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? What? Shut up. You're being rude. Oh my god. Keep yourself sustained and find a flare gun. Is that Tony? Ignore him, he's an asshole. You know, I feel... Fuck you, Tony! Alright, hold on, I'm gonna take it off for a sec. Buddy, where you at? Oh, you want out? Oh man, look at you! Look at you! Oh yeah, that's a happy Tony boy. All he wanted was his freedom. Hell yeah, man. That's my fucking shadow right there. It's my familiar. Alright, alright. Back to business. How's my fucking... Okay, we're like halfway there. 45 out of 70? No, it's a little bit more than that. 35 would have been half. We're a little more than that. How the fuck you missed that, dude? At point blank. What a lousy fucking wizard. El Barasmo. That's what I'm fucking saying. Here, try again. Okay, there we go. Barasmo redeemed. Well done. Seems like an incline is bad for that one. Yeah, he doesn't know how to look up or down with that spell. So this area would be great for it. That's also really good to have, because he's going to open a door for us with that. That's way later, though. We got to go to the ruins for that. Hell yeah. Using my fucking whole ninjutsu on these guys. What Black Dynamite ever tell you about interrupting his kung fu? Yeah, dude. I'm excited for the Long Dark. Next week, we're going to be bringing back the Elementals D&D stuff. I'm going to be doing that next Saturday. It'll be great. Unfortunately, we will not have Tetsu with us. She had She had some life things come up and she had to step out of the game. But it's alright. We got plans for her character. It's gonna be like she never left. Except she's gonna be very, very gone and you're not gonna hear any lines from her anymore. So, it'll be basically like she's gone forever. But, oh no, they're probably doing the best they've ever done. They, you know, got a boyfriend now, so they are, spending more time with him. You know, whatever. It's all good. They're pursuing life over the, you know, D&D. So, I'm gonna, you know, be happy for her doing their part. Be like that for a play. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we had a whole, like, sappy conversation about it on Wednesday. Had a heart-to-heart, really chatted it up. So, they're out of the game. They're not coming back. They might do one shot still, but as far as the committed campaign goes, they're not going to be available for that. I did not kick them out. They wanted to leave. They consented. They, in fact, they brought up the idea themselves. And, I will simply shut down any opinion that comes up, contradicting that, you know. As far as I understand, we are cool. Which is all you can ask for, right? That's what matters. But now we are back to the original four, which would include Salty, Sarah, Apples, and Crazy. All day, I've been, thinking about a little thing I want to add in the, and it's gonna come up here soon since we're gonna be going into some shit. Put me in, coach. Maybe the next one. Maybe the next one. We're at 4 players. We're at capacity right now. I'm not putting anybody else in. Maybe as a guest feature, but probably not. I already owe one person a guest feature, and I haven't heard from him in a while. Let's see. I've been working on like a big fuck you beam for the single skeleton. Yeah, I got scared. I got nervous. Oopsies. Hitting him with a fucking burning chaotic Zorg blast. So the big thing that's been fresh on my mind, hold on a second. I gotta find a room that I can kind of AFK in a little bit. I found a video of someone laughing at 2 mugs with bears on them, and they think it sounds like you. They want you to watch it. Did I do that? I feel like I've done something similar to that. Tell her to send it. I'll check it out in a minute. While you're doing that, I want to share this with you. So... Where is it? Oh, dude. What the fuck? Oh, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Check this shit out. Alright. So, I've been working on these tribes because one of my players is, from, like, the forest. They have this tribal backstory. They're the Burzo Lysica, fox people. And they are trying to romance someone who is from the giant clan, the Ijuto Kopil. Well, I've been working on the Stovetel Miesica, I think. I think that's how you say it. Maseka. I don't know. I'd have to retranslate and practice it. But, in this lower region here, they are, basically normal people in the inner city. They call them archaeologists because they live in caves and they crave shiny things, right? They live in this area here. So beyond the border, that is considered Wildman territory. And this is the Wildman territory over here. That's the border right there. It's not a firm border, it's more of an ambiguous one. But this is like where civilization starts clearing out, and the tribes kind of stop traveling out that way. So the idea is when they, this sort of life isn't meant for everyone. So some of these, tribes, they'll, fracture, and some of the people will kind of break Amish, and they'll go to the city and live the city life, right? And I was wondering, what would that be like for every tribe, you know? The Stovas, right? Or the archaeologists, rather. They are, human-dog hybrid people. They look like feral humans, kind of scrawny and short, very unassuming. They talk kind of funny, and they got a bunch of clumps of hair on their body. But as, like, a death reflex, they turn into werewolves. Right? They can control it, but it's like a reflex that they do, that they turn into a werewolf when they die. And they can survive dying, right? As long as it's realistic. But I was, like, thinking, what does someone like that do when they want to be, like, civil and live in the city? You know, I feel like there'd be laws against werewolfing in town, so they'd have to repress that shit somehow. And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, what if it was like a drug fix? What if it's like a muscle that atrophies, or, no, quite the opposite of that, actually. What if it was like something that got worse and was a desire that they crave more and more? And if they don't release it, they'll, I've been calling it moon sickness, where they'll, you know, turn into a feral werewolf with no control over themselves, you know. And I was like, what if moon sickness was an epidemic in this fucking, like, in this city, right? All the werewolf people trying to be normal, they get moon sick because they're not allowed a werewolf. I was like, what would they do to keep their mind cool? I was like, well, what if they just got addicted to laudanums? You know, just like sanity potions and whatever. Just trying to keep their mind cool. Because that's just a mixture of, like, a strong alcohol and, like, it was either heroin or whiskey or... No, it was heroin or cocaine. Or something like that, right? And, basically it was supposed to numb your mental nerves. So I really like the idea of these, like, fucking drunk... These moon-sick werewolves getting moon drunk or getting actual drunk to avoid it. And, like, they start coming down real hard. I was thinking, what would a homeless epidemic look like of that? Of just fucking homeless werewolves on the street, writhing in pain, you know, begging for laudanums. You know, some really tragic shit. Because they try to live a normal life, but they can't keep up. And it's a simple fix, really. It's practice safe werewolf, you know? Use protection. Go outside and just practice it. You don't gotta completely cut it off cold turkey, because it's a biological thing, right? I also like the idea of the party meeting one of these Stovakin, or archaeologists, right? It's just a scrawny, lesser human. And maybe one of the fucking wildlings in the party is gonna be like, oh shit, that's a Stovakin. We better be careful, right? Because that's a werewolf. That's fucking scary. You know, being able to look at someone and go, that's a fucking werewolf. Be on your best behavior. And then the other half of the party being like, dude, this guy's a pussy. I bet our big dude can kick his ass. He's just, no. Don't make me do it. I don't want to do it. I can't do it. I'm not fucking strong enough to do it. I want to see you fist fight a fucking werewolf. You guys don't want me to do that. Yeah. I think the best part is like the oh shit factor of, oh my god, I just got to fight with this thing. Now it's a werewolf. I urge you to watch my Weird West playthrough, because that shit happened to me there, and most of this is kind of coming from that, right? Lycanthropy in that game was considered a clerical gift from, you know, the good god. I forgot what his fucking name was. I don't remember. I think he was called the Spirits. I don't remember. I gotta play through Weird West again. That was a good game. Oh shit, Purify! That's what I wanted. But, there's this, side mission. I told Danny about this. Yeah, okay. Purify is great. That will insta-kill any undead. It'll turn them into feathers. Come on, do it. Do it. Oh, I gotta make him his own character. Nope, not that. Come on, Purify. Ah, damn it. Whatever. But yeah, in, Weird West, there's this mission I was doing. It was a side mission for, he'll figure it out, yeah. Tell you what, now that we got that, we can go for a walk. Do I want to keep feeding him yellow? Nah, let's switch to blue. I like blue. So, there's a side mission where you can actually, meet this, like, mayor dude. He's super scummy, real piece of shit. Main mission. But, you'll get introduced to this, this dude who's a closeted homosexual who is in a relationship. That's Purify. Okay. But he's a closeted homosexual who is, you know, trying to get a good life with his boyfriend and leave town. It's a beautiful story, real fun. You have to deliver a love note to him, but you gotta do it after hours. So you meet him in this town, right? And, these two girls are, like, beefing with him for some reason. I forget why. But if you want to complete the side mission with any sort of positive ending, you have to actually, you know, get in there and stop it. And there's a couple ways you could do it. The way I did it was I challenged one of the girls to a fist fight, and the winner got to walk away, right? And she agreed. I start fist fighting this girl, right? I start, you know, and I'm winning. I'm really getting in there. And melee combat sucks in this game. So if I'm doing good, I'm really doing fucking good, right? I'm really getting in there, giving her the fucking business, really putting ass to belt, you know, fucking really beating her shit in, silly style. And then guess what? She turns into a fucking werewolf! And she kills me! And werewolves in that game are crazy, dude. They get 4 AoE spells. One is a buff to all their allies, one is a fire explosion, one is healing, and one is a slowness debuff. Dude, she turns into a werewolf and hits me with a fucking rainbow. Yeah, dude. Second time she did that shit to me, I pulled my shotgun on her. I stopped playing fair when she turned into a dog. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Yeah, I want to do that to my players, right? Why do werewolves need exploding fire? It's a holy fire. So, in Weird West, and this is kind of a spoiler, but I think it's really fascinating in the world, so I'm going to tell you anyways. Werewolves are a form of clerics. They're clerics in this game, right? They're, his name is Jeb! He's Holy Jeb! That's what it is. They serve the holy god Jeb, right? This Jeb guy is so influential, sometimes horses will say it. Praise Jeb! They'll fucking say it over and over. You'll see it and you'll be like, what the fuck? Did I just see that shit? Yeah, dude, you gotta play Weird West. It is so good. So, like, these werewolves are from, Jeb's, like, personal army. If you accept your place in his army, right, you get to fight the holy war for him. You're one of the good guys. So, not only is being a werewolf cool, you're actually loved and put on a pedestal, and people are more inclined to deal with you. That's like dealing with a holy paladin, right? If you're going against a paladin, you're probably evil. You know, unless the paladin's for some reason somehow corrupt, but he's still got his powers. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so... Oh, I forgot those were undead. Hell yeah. Barasmo hard carry. Yeah, it was great. It was great. So that was my introduction to fucking werewolves, was, yeah, her kicking my ass. Rewarded for being a lycanthrope. Yeah, dude! It's like a ritualistic thing. You become a lycanthrope, and you get all these holy powers. For the most part, you're in complete control of yourself, but every now and then, you'll get moon drunk, is what they called it. Right? Where, like, the first few times you change, you're kind of feral. And if you don't get a hold of that, you'll become a monster, like a feral monster. You gotta be put down. There's a lot more to it than that. I don't know the full deal. It's been way too long. They explain it really well in the game, and I remember liking it a lot. They did werewolves super cool in that fucking game, dude. Werewolves are awesome. They're so fucking cool. I get it now, right? Hell yeah, thank you, Barasmo. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to walk through those guys if he didn't do that. That's like the big deal. Is like these werewolves are supposed to be like these truly good holy figures of justice. You can still do unlawful things. You don't have to be lawful, you just have to be good, right? Because you're a fucking wild animal, right? It's hard to be lawful when you're a wild animal. And not every worshiper of Jeb becomes a werewolf. Oh, fucking asshole. Dude, I love the fucking super armor this axe gives me. Yeah, dude. Weird West was a really good game. It was free on PS Plus for a while. I don't know what the rule is on, the other one, Xbox. It doesn't have a lot of mods. No, wait, that's a lie. I think it had a first-person mod, which looked cool as fuck. Other than that, I don't think it has a lot of mods. It's apparently based off a board game. And, my one roomie fucking loves that. I don't know too much about it, though. I remember delving briefly into it later on, but not to an impressive amount. It's a roguelike, right? Is it? I don't know. I don't think so, right? I mean, you kind of restart. But no, you can just get your shit back. Alright. You're gonna play the game, and you're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna say it's not a roguelike or a roguelite. It's neither. Because there's constant forward progress that's not truly reset. But they do kinda start you over from scratch, kinda. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I can't answer that confidently. It depends on how you define that, you know? Because they do reset you, but it's not a real reset, and you can get all your shit back. Right? Like, all of your gear, nothing's truly gone. It's just a matter of finding the people who has it and just getting it back. It's as simple as walking and asking questions, but I'm gonna say it's not, right? I'm not gonna walk all the way back. Yeah, it is a top-down view, sort of, it has a linear story.
What can I get you today?
It has side missions, they're fun.
What can I get you today? What will it be today? Too bad. What will it be
Let's see
today?
here. What else can I say about it? It's got a really fun stealth system. I love Weird West stealth. I had a lot of fun doing that. If they made a fucking, like, ninja game that was all about doing stealth, I'd play the fuck out of it.
Do it? Anything
Easily.
else? Thanks as always. What will it be today? Will that do it? Anything else? Thanks as always. Come back again.
What else should I say about it? I don't know. I really don't know what else to say. Play Weird West and talk to me after you've done that. It's a good game. Enough said. Where am I at with Barasmo here? Fucking 6? Are you kidding me? I need 90. I'm gonna make a second wizard. Hold on, let me look at this shit real quick. Ugh. Okay. We got Purify, that's pretty good. There's only one reason why you're getting Purify on your wizard, and it's mainly because of Blood Skeletons. Blood Skeletons in Castlevania are an unkillable enemy.
Come on in.
Every time you shatter them, they will rebuild themselves. They've been in the game for a while, and these guys are kind of a staple.
Thanks as
I fucking love Blood Skeletons, but they're annoying. For a while, they had some varied weaknesses, like ice and time stop and whatever. But, in this one, you use Purify to basically, cleanse the bones and, you know, get rid of them. I wish Purify was an ability I could ask him to do, rather than wait for him to do it on his own. I wish clown girls were a race of people. If you're on later, I'll try to catch you. Hell yeah, man. Hey, thanks for the chat. I'll always be here. I'm definitely gonna go on for another hour. No, another hour and a half. I gotta make that 3 hours at least. That's the rule. I love you too, man. It's always good to chat with you. I'm excited for this final test thing I'm going to be doing for my players. I'm also really excited for what's going to come after that. Because I get to take the gloves off. I get to stop being so polite. They're going to be level 5, and I'm going to be fucking mean to them. I'm going to throw werewolves at them, dude. I got a whole deal planned out for that, but I got to study up on my politics before I do. What else do I have planned for them? I think the coolest thing I want to do with them... I don't know how I'm going to do this right away. But the idea I have is that I want to, have them climb the top of this abandoned clock tower. And then, you know, they're going to wait there or whatever. And then these guys are going to show up somehow for some reason. And they're going to get in a fight in this unstable clock tower. And then the floors are going to start giving out. And they're going to start falling down layer by layer. Depending on how rowdy they are in the tower. It's not going to be like a Dead or Alive broken building fight scene. But it's going to be more like a fucking Rob Zombie edit. Where it's just like... every big impact's gonna drop the floor to the next level. Or like the floorboards are so weak and rotted, you can throw someone through the floor into the next one down. And then you can jump down after him to meet him, right? That'll be fun. I got a few fun ideas. I remember, I'm not going to share any secrets here about my D&D thing, because I really don't want to spoil too much in case someone sees this, right? But, since Tetsu was leaving the game, I told them what I had planned, since there's no consequence to telling them now. And, oh my god, dude. Their face. I wish I recorded it. They were shocked at what I had planned. I have some evil bastard designs in the story. I'm planning on making the players do things that they wouldn't normally do. Things that I don't know if they can do. Like bringing themselves emotionally to doing it. I can tell you this much. I am writing a story that will hopefully make T-Salty70 cry. I want him to fucking weep. Every time I get a new player in my party, it's my job to make them fucking cry like a baby. I want them to feel like they're playing The Walking Dead Season 1, and they're watching Lee do that really sad thing at the end. Yeah, see how I didn't spoil it? It's that fucking easy. Yeah, Lee does a very sad thing at the end of Walking Dead Season 1, the video game. It's The Walking Dead. A lot of sad things happen. That's what I'm gonna do after we're done here. If I'm not too fucking tired and checked out, I'll do some little writing and try to organize my thoughts a bit. Man! I know the stream hasn't heard from that Killchug guy in a while. I'm not going to go into details on why I don't talk with him anymore, but I don't talk with him anymore. Which is a shame, because he used to be my go-to D&D guy. I'd call him at like 3 a.m. be like, hey man, are you up? He'll be like, no, what? And then I'll talk to him about D&D ideas for like hours and all the way to sunrise. And it'll be great for both of us. We'll just talk about our writing. He's always awake, we always yap, and it's always a good time. You know, sometimes we'll do something else. He was like a brother to me. That fucking sucks. Most importantly, I also lost my fucking D&D partner that I would talk to. My equal, my right hand, you know? Whenever I have an idea, I have to bounce it off myself and on a piece of paper to see if I like it or not. I mean, I can always talk to people about it, but I don't got my guy anymore, you know? He was, like, perfect to chat with. I got a few people who are really good to talk D&D with, but I can't always guarantee they're available. Especially after midnight. Oh, man. Always here, kitten. You see, I thought I heard you mucking around. I missed you, Papa. I missed you, Papa. You mean so much to me. I'm a vampire, and I'll take your invite. I'm gonna call you at 3 a.m. and talk to you about D&D. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because I don't work Monday. I hope you're free. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna drop names, but I know who... I feel like you know who I'm talking about. You used to know him too. And he fucked up a lot of your friendships. I'm keeping things vague. I don't want to go into detail on stream. He used to be my D&D guy, though. I got a bunch of good D&D friends. I haven't had a chance to, like, yap about concepts into midnight, though. I had a bunch of unfinished systems I've been working on. I'm really upset that, you know... I should work on them more. Oh, man, I had a fucking survival wellness system that was gonna be 3rd edition based, right? I had a survival system I was working on called Wellness. And it was supposed to be like Sanity. I was gonna make a chart that was gonna be like representative of the human body. I was gonna do external and internal injuries. And once you hit a certain percent, you have to roll against death saves or whatever. I forgot how it worked. No. Wellness was a percent that you would roll against. And if you failed your roll, you had to make a death save. That's what it was. And the more you lose, the easier it is for you to just die, right? So, like, there'd be permanent wellness loss and temporary wellness loss. And permanent loss would be, like, missing or ruptured organs, right? I think losing a lung was, like, losing 60% wellness. And it's impossible to have a full 100, so that would likely kill you. A high wellness would be 80%. Which you'd have to roll against 20% chance of surviving. If you lost 1. Oh, man. I had a really hardcore, like, survival system working up. It was mostly percentiles. I wanted it to work like Call of Cthulhu Sanity. But I had, like, a full-on, like, body chart. I wonder if I still got that, actually. Dude. Stop looking, pervert. Gulp. Man, it's been so long. Google Docs. Weather and natural needs, is that what this is? Yeah, this is my wellness system. Dude, check this shit out. This is some real nerdy shit. Dude, sorry for light mode. God damn, that's killing me. Can I, like... Nah, alright. So, check this out. Anywhere between 80 to 100 wellness is considered, you know, normal. Once you get to 60 to 70-ish, you get -1. And then the lower you go, the more you lose. It's like fatigue, you know? It's a lot. I worked on this a while ago. And then there were different things that would, like, affect your wellness. You know, dehydration would be temporary wellness loss. And you could lose 10% every hour. Starvation was another thing. Man. I actually really liked how I did poisons with this. Right? I classified poisons into 5 different categories. Very weak, weak, average, strong, and very strong. Oh, shit! Yo! Alright, check this out, though. So, any poison stronger than weak is considered magical or unnatural, unless the source says otherwise. So, weak and very weak are like common everyday poisons that you would find, right? That's like your fucking rat killer. Or even if you want to be even more technical, this could be like alcohol. Because alcohol is poison, right? But like not like the fucking I'm gonna kill you kind of poison. It's more like too much of good things are bad for you, you know? That's what this was. And the idea is that monster with Mountain Dew. Oh, dude, that sounds like antiseptic to me. So check this out. Every time you go up a rank of poison, you take that rank plus the ones before it. So, if you were to take the very strong poison, you'd have to make a DC save 30, DC save 25, a DC save 12, and then a DC save 8 in 17. And if you fail, you do it backwards, starting at 30, going backwards. And the one you fail, you take that and all the ones behind it. Yeah, most poisons will kill you. But there's a few exceptions. Or it's just really cool to chat up on someone with your superior con. It's gas for the human soul. Jesus Christ. That's terrifying. I'm afraid of you. I remember writing most of this shit in a half-sleepy deliriums. Hey, good job, Windows Security. I'm proud of you. I think oh, dude, I had a temperature system, too. God damn, I don't even want to get into that. Okay, I'll talk about that at least. I had a 0 to 100 scale for the temperature. Players start at 50, and it kind of trickles down with time, and each number represents something. If you're at 100, that means you're on fire, and you probably died. Your skin is sunburnt and covered in boils, as well as blisters. On fucking fire. That is really funny to me. I remember I really got into writing this, and if I sat down and really worked on it, it probably could be really fun. I do think the poison stuff was really fun, really cool. I think I still go off of that sort of subconsciously, at least, of just like 5 qualities of poisons, and the first 2, the lowest 2, are just common everyday things you use. And anything more than that's considered magic and scary. Although, there are plenty of natural poisons out there that will just straight up kill you the moment you touch it once. Hell yeah. Yeah, kick his ass, little dude. Yeah, turn him into feathers! Hell yeah. Oh, man. I got a lot of unfinished projects. I remember a while ago, I tried to run a D&D game that was exclusively for monks. I was calling it, like, it was a spin-off of Jade Empire, right? And I was gonna have everyone be, like, some form of monk. You had the magic monks, the physical monks, and the monks who use weapons. There were 3 different types. I forgot what they all were. But you had to focus on... You had to use focus, health, and chi to use your abilities. And I made fighting styles as, like, 3rd edition weapons, right? Where it's unarmed, but each one had a special property and a different, like, attack rate. Certain ones would deal different damages, and others deal damage types. I had one fighting style, I think it was called, like, Stinging Viper or whatever. And it was the weakest attack in the game, but it also dealt poison, and it was considered piercing. And it was an unarmed still. It was still unarmed. Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. It was fun. Oh, no, it was a really fun little, like, something project. I never did finish it. I like monks a lot. I've really come around to really appreciate monks. The concept of them and stuff. They're really cool. I know a few people who aren't the biggest fans of monks. And, depending on what you're dealing with, all I can really say is tremor sense. Most creatures with tremor sense will kick a monk's ass. Not a lot of creatures have it, but the best ones do. Oh, man. No, you can't count it all on tremor sense, though. They got that fucking leap of the clouds, a step of wind and shit. And if they got you in a grapple, just forget it, man. Some of them, they got some crazy bullshit, like Stunning Strike. Stunning Strike and Quivering Palm are nasty. Oh, man. That's why you gotta make them fight undead. Oh, man. My, one player is Salty. He's a badger folk, and he burrows in the ground. He's got a burrow as part of his movement. It's really cool. He's a rogue, so he uses that for his stealth. Every attack he does is a sneak attack. It's nasty stuff. He's cool as hell, man. Anyways, I was gonna make the boss fight for his hometown. Homeboy's gonna have a tremor sense. And he's gonna fucking smell him in the mud before he gets a hand on him. I really like the idea of him with a superior strength, punching in the ground, pulling Salty out of it. Like he's fucking Batman! Oh, man. Tremor sense is fun when you get to use it. It's so fucking bullshit, especially if they don't know what they're getting into. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess the big thing that's been fresh in my mind is I've been doing a lot of writing for my D&D thing. Well, more or less thinking. I haven't wrote anything down yet, but I've been running through the same, like, 8 thoughts in my head again and again and again, to where I can almost see them clearly. I think the moment I start writing them down, the moment it's gonna really come into fruition. I'm really excited for Saturday. It'll be the next step forward, and it'll be a good one. I think the most important thing is that the players are gonna be level 5. What the fuck? How... Are you almost done, Barasmo? You're getting there. 64 out of 90. Alright, shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do next week's game. I got 6 teams of 6 made up, right? One of which is the party. I was thinking of adding in 6 more, right? Because it's supposed to be 12. It's a free-for-all, but it's like a team-based free-for-all. Where the party of 6, or in this case now it's 5... They are going to be... It's their team against the other 11. And they're all against each other, too, pitting for each other. 6 of them are going to have keys. 6 of them are going to have chests. And, you're supposed to make it to the center of the maze with both a key and a chest. Which means, assuming nobody gets hurt, ideally, 6 parties will remain. 6 parties will have both keys and chests. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that exactly. I've honestly been kind of settling on the idea that it will be the illusion of 12, where there's only really 6 there, but like, you know, there's no way the party's going to meet every single team. Some of them are probably going to get taken care of off-screen. So I was thinking about just not doing all of it. I was going to be lazy and cut a few corners. And only introduce the ones that I actually really want mentioned. But then when I started doing that, it was like, oh no, there's going to be parties here that, you know, they're not going to want to fight. You know, my one player's dating this quirky little vampire girl. So, like, it'd be really weird if she went and murked her fucking vampire girl's fucking party. You know? And then I started making some of the other ones. I'm like, alright, maybe there's got to be a sacrifice of, you know, progress over love or love over progress or something. Maybe they'll have to figure something out. Maybe they'll bargain. Who knows, right? I don't know. But I also added a few teams in there that they don't actually have to have an emotional attachment to. They don't know that's there. For all they know, they could meet these people and they'd be like, man, we might not see anyone else down here. This is our one big chance. A million ways I could cut it and look at it, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to what they do. I can't really guess because they've been pretty ungovernable. I'm not gonna lie. They're very hard to predict. I really like my party a lot because it's like, they're very difficult to read. Oh, man. I also think it's gonna be really interesting that since they're gonna be missing a person, I would have loved to balance it, but like I'm thinking about it practically here, and real shit, I don't think I should balance it. You know, I balanced the thing for 6 people, and the original plan was for there to be 6 people in the party, but like. Huh. Well, now, hold on, because now I'm thinking. They started out as a party of 5. Right? Was it 5? Yeah. They started out as a party of 5. They added the 6th one. What if there are handicapped parties where there's only 4 and 3 and 5 and 7 and 2? Huh. What if there were some really unfair advantages and disadvantages? Much to think about. I love talking D&D, I really do. I love being creative in general. Oh man, actually, yesterday I got put in the fucking inspection department of my factory. Fucking sucks. I hate working over there. But it wasn't so bad this time. It was effort for sure, but it was alright. You know, it's not a big deal. Now, when I say she's a new girl, I'm not saying she's new to the factory. She's new to my shift. She seems like she's always been around on the factory, though. But there was this black lady at my work. I'm not gonna drop names. I think it was like Lainey or something. It don't matter, right? I've always been messing with her a little bit off and on. She's old enough to be my mom. Maybe even more than that, right? She's an older lady. And I fuck with her all the time, right? She's a strong, powerful black woman. That's the best way I can describe her. She is what you think that would look like. She's a strong, confident black woman. And she loves me. Oh, man, she is awesome. She is really fun to mess with. I was working in inspection. Every now and then I'd say something, she'd giggle about it, whatever, you know. I say a lot of funny things. I really get her going. Every now and then I'll have an interaction with her. I'll be overly sweet. She loves it. She loves that shit, man. And I don't even remember what I said, but she's like, "Oh, man, I love how this boy talks." I go, "Oh, stop. You gonna make me blush." At one point, I told her, "You better quit talking sweet at me, or I'll fall in love with you." Oh, man, it's great. I'm not saying I'm a scoundrel, but I will say that moms tend to really like me. And I don't mean like, you know, girls with kids. I mean like actual seasoned mothers, you know, people old enough to be my mom, you know.
What can I get you today?
I don't know what it is, but they just really love me.
Will that do it? Take good care of it. Will that
They love my energy. I have a really cute smile. I don't know, something, man. Something about me brings whimsy into their life, and they just are suddenly a lot more optimistic. You know, and that's alright. That's alright. I'm glad. I'm glad I could be special in that sense. Hell yeah.
Which do you like?
Yeah, we'll get rid of Clay for a minute.
Thanks as always. Incubate a new one?
As a mother myself, I can agree.
Will that do it?
Hey mom, what should I name this wizard? We've already done Barasmo. Technically, it doesn't have a gender, but I usually try to go for male names. Weezard, you got it. Hell yeah.
Anything else? Come back again.
I'm gonna make that one a baby. That is the full right path, I believe. I'm gonna have to use either axe or spear. Oh no, dude, if I use shield, it'll take me all the way there. Ah, fuck! I gotta walk my wizard! God damn it! Oh well, it's all part of being a fucking pet owner. You gotta walk your wizard sometimes. Alright. Ah, fuck. Tell you what, let's take a break from beast farming and actually explore a little bit.
What can I get you today?
I guess it'd be stupid if I didn't actually try,
Will that take good care
the
of
big
it?
fight.
Take care of it. Will that take thanks as always? Which do you like? You took
Give me
good care of it.
tulip
You took good
bucket.
care of it.
And a lady.
Take care of it. Come back again.
Oh man. Alright, we are gonna... What are we gonna do? We're gonna burn a memorial ticket. Alright, let's do a little exploring. We're gonna want red steel, that's our new material. Alright, who is the lowest? Barasmo's the lowest. I guess we'll keep playing with him for a minute. I need a Gano. I need a short sword. A Zagnol. Ah, damn it! Ah! Fuck, I'm tired. My apologizes. Alright. This place is kind of fun to explore. Even if it is a fucking pain. Damn, you pushed out another one? Good work, Barasmo. God damn! Rasmo really shoving those little guys out. Absolutely insane. Dude, imagine that you fought so many people that your body forces you to lay an egg. Alright, alright. Good helmet. Oh, man. Nice. So I talked about this room once or twice before. This is the room with the gears. This is the clock room. If you were to take a spiked shield and you were to punch the wall, you can get infinite chains out of it. And the reason you'd want that, it's for your golem here. If you get 100 chain combos with them, you'll be able to get hit press level 2. Arguably the strongest move in the game, right? You can get that super easy in here. I can show you that. Sorry, I gotta reorganize my shit. Alright. I'll put Bucket out here for a second. Every hit with the spike shield's a chain. Oh, dude, it's not working right now. Oh, because he's on guard. My bad. Yeah, I mean, it's clear. You can get chained super quickly, super reliably, super easy. I mean, you can knock that challenge out in, like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Maybe. This is my go-to spot ever since I learned that. So fucking good, dude. Damn. Homeboy got turned into fucking feathers, dude. Oh, dude, I fucking hate Harpies, by the way. I don't know if I told you that yet. God damn it! Sorry. Yeah, I don't like Harpies. I don't got good things to say about Harpies, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty nasty towards Harpies. I got some choice words for them, and they wouldn't like what I'd have to say. You know, I feel like I could not enter a diplomatic situation with a Harpy. If you're a harpy out there or your parents are a harpy, I apologize. I just can't socially work with you or talk to you or really appreciate you as a person. If you are a harpy, I mean, because, you know, they're assholes. Oh, whoops. Right, well, I guess this is what I got. Let's go right. I was using sword. I get to play with sword a lot. Yeah, fucking shit up. I'd like to apologize again. It's getting really late, so my commentary is gonna probably start dying down. I'm way fucking tired. I'm gonna try to do another 30 minutes, but I'm probably gonna stop here soon. Good work, Bird. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. Those guys are pretty nasty. Fuck, dude. Nah, I can't do it. I know, 2 hours, 20 minutes, not good. Oh well. Maybe I'll do something either tomorrow or Monday to make up for it. I could definitely do something Sunday. Next Sunday. Get some rest. You got it, man. Dude, I'm fucking looking at my bed and I'm licking my chops right now. That's like, it's calling to me like a fucking kindred spirit. Dude, it's like an angry ghost. I'm look behind me. I see it there for a minute. Dude, shit's got me nervous. Guess I'll watch the recorded stream. Ah, sorry, Holmes. It's alright. Nothing too crazy happened. I yapped about D&D for a while. Looking at my chops, licking my bed. Yeah. Sorry, Fepple. You'll definitely have to catch me next week. So, here's what we got going on. Next Friday, we got more Minecraft. No, don't say that! Next Friday, we got more Minecraft. Next Saturday, we're going to be doing D&D. And next Sunday... What am I going to do? I might do something next Sunday. If I don't do anything with Salty, I'll do more of this. More Castlevania. If I do hang out with Salty, I'll ask him. We'll probably do some Silent Hill if he's in the mood for it. That was the thing we're going to do. We're going to marathon Silent Hill, but he's been busy the last 3 weekends. Oh, hey, Feppel, welcome for... Congratulations for being first in the stream. Good job on the first redeem. Hell yeah. Feppel claimed it. He was the first one in chat. Good shit, man. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Oh, man. All praise. Well done. Alrighty. I'm gonna go get some rest. Bone my wife? What? Dude, Feppel, take that deal! You gotta take that deal, dude. She's juicy. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm going to bed. Y'all figure out. Get my wig. Alright. Y'all have a good night. You fucking get some rest.